It's back to school time for thousands of students across Ontario, but for those attending colleges and universities, it's also back to student debt. The Ontario Undergraduate Students Alliance says more and more students are graduating burdened with crippling student loans. Naman Khan has more.
$25,000 and counting. That's the average amount a new university graduate owes to the bank.
First-generation students whose parents are immigrants generally have a harder time making it in post-secondary education, so whether that is financial barriers or other non-traditional barriers to education.
The Ontario Undergraduate Student Alliance has put together 7 recommendations and is asking the province for a sensible and realistic solution that addresses a student's financial crunch. Here are 2 examples of how OUSA says the system currently traps students.
I go to McMaster and the average tuition is about $4,500. OSAP may only give me $2,500, and then I need to work to pay for rent, food, and also my textbooks, and then the rest of tuition. So then what I would do is I would get a part-time job. But then when you start to get a part-time job, if you make around over $50 a week, OSAP actually claws back your financial assistance. So we're hindering students because we're telling them that we can't give them enough money, but then when they actually go out and work for the rest of it, their financial assistance gets clawed back.
We're trying to address the needs of underrepresented students, low-income students, those that are having difficulty making the upfront payments. And essentially the tax credits are benefiting those that can make those upfront payments. And it's difficult for people often to make those payments, but it's a reward for those that manage to pay. And we'd like to see that money move to the upfront so that it helps those that can't pay.
The Ontario Undergraduate Student Alliance would also like to see a real 6-month grace period set up. They say for now, while graduates don't have to start paying back their loans for at least 6 months, interest as high as 8 to 11% starts accruing the day their studies end. They're also appealing to the federal government not to cut the $350 million Millennium Scholarship Fund that they say has helped thousands of students. It is up for renewal in 2009. For Omni News, I'm Naman Khan.